Have you ever tried to really imagine what it means? That there are around 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe? Not just hearing the number, not repeating it, but allowing your mind to slow down enough to feel what it represents. Right now, you are inside a galaxy called the Milky Way, a vast spiral of stars, gas, and dust, stretching more than 100,000 light-years across. To us, that already feels unimaginably large. And yet, it is only one. Every star you see in the night sky belongs to this single galaxy. Everything familiar, our sun, our planet, every human story, exists inside just one thin thread of light, woven into a cosmic tapestry, so vast that our imagination begins to loosen its grip. Tonight, this is not a fast explainer. There is no rush. This is a quiet journey outward. The Milky Way, our starting point. The Milky Way contains hundreds of billions of stars, and likely hundreds of billions of planets. Some stars are young and bright. Others are ancient, formed when the universe itself was still young. Our sun is an ordinary star, located far from the galaxy's center, orbiting once every 230 million years. One complete orbit is called a galactic year. Even light, the fastest thing we know, takes 100,000 years to cross our galaxy from one side to the other. And yet, despite all this size and complexity, the Milky Way is not special. It is common. Now, gently begin to zoom out, leaving our galaxy. As we drift away from the Milky Way, space does not become empty. Instead, other galaxies slowly appear. Some are neighbors. Others are so distant that their light began traveling toward us before Earth even existed. Each galaxy is its own island universe, held together by gravity, containing stars, planets, and deep time. But as more galaxies come into view, patterns begin to emerge. Not all galaxies look the same. Spiral galaxies. First, we encounter spiral galaxies. Flat, rotating disks, with sweeping arms of stars and glowing gas. New stars are born inside these arms, lighting them up across millions of years. Some spirals are tightly wound and symmetrical. Others are loose and chaotic. Most spiral galaxies contain a supermassive black hole at their center, quietly anchoring billions of stars in orbit. Our Milky Way is one of these spirals. Elegant, common, temporary, elliptical galaxies. Next, we drift past elliptical galaxies. They are round or oval, smooth and calm, with little visible structure. Most of their stars are old. Star formation has slowed or stopped. Some ellipticals are small and faint. Others are giants, containing trillions of stars, far more than the Milky Way. They often sit at the centers of galaxy clusters, like ancient cities of light. Irregular galaxies. Then there are irregular galaxies. They have no clear shape. They appear distorted and chaotic, often pulled apart by gravitational interactions. Many irregular galaxies are highly active, forming stars at rapid rates. They remind us that galaxies are not permanent forms. They collide, merge, and evolve. The universe is dynamic, always changing. Hubble changes our understanding. Now we pause, because much of what we know about the true scale of the universe comes from a single telescope, the Hubble Space Telescope. Before Hubble, astronomers believed the universe contained far fewer galaxies. Then Hubble pointed its mirror at regions of sky that appeared empty, and the darkness filled in. In the famous deep field images, Hubble revealed thousands of galaxies, packed into tiny patches of sky, no larger than a grain of sand, held at arm's length. Most of these galaxies were small, dim, ancient. Many had never been seen before. Hubble didn't just discover galaxies. It revealed that the universe was crowded. This realization changed everything. Galaxies from the early universe, some galaxies seen by Hubble, are so distant that their light has traveled for over 13 billion years. We see them not as they are today, but as they were when the universe was still young. These early galaxies appear smaller, less organized, still assembling themselves. They are the ancestors of modern spirals and ellipticals. By studying them, we learn how galaxies are born, grow, and transform across cosmic time. Counting the invisible. For a long time, astronomers believed there were only billions of galaxies. But most galaxies are faint, small, easy to miss. By counting the galaxies we can see and estimating those we cannot, Scientists now believe the observable universe contains around 2 trillion galaxies, not because we see them all, but because the ones we see suggest countless others beyond the observable universe. Here it's important to pause. The observable universe is not the entire universe. It is simply the region of space whose light has had time to reach us. Since cosmic expansion began, beyond that boundary, space likely continues. Galaxies likely continue, but their light will never reach us. Not because they don't exist, but because the universe is expanding too quickly. The cosmic web. Zoom out further, and individual galaxies dissolve into structure. They form clusters. Clusters connect through filaments, and between them lie vast cosmic voids, regions so empty that entire galaxy groups could vanish inside them. From this scale, the universe resembles a glowing web, floating in darkness. It is beautiful and humbling. Somewhere inside one faint filament, inside one ordinary spiral galaxy, on one small planet, a conscious mind is listening. As the scale grows, everyday distances shrink. Everyday worries soften. Time feels wider, quieter. The idea of 2 trillion galaxies doesn't make life meaningless. It makes it spacious. Now let everything slow. Imagine galaxies drifting like lanterns across deep space, clusters breathing over billions of years, light traveling patiently from the beginning of time. Our Milky Way, just one spiral, among 2 trillion others. And for a brief moment, you are not just living in a galaxy. You are part of a universe vast enough to hold them all. Stay updated about space, subscribe to the channel, and never miss a new cosmic discovery.